You have two good movies, one really good movie, and one bad movie. So it's kind of 3-for-1 with Conjuring Universe. Or will this be 4-to-1 or 3-to-2? Let's find out.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girls, I'd like to be.
What is going on, guys? Sam World from Stardust-oneworldreviews here, and today I'm here to review The Nun. So, The Nun is directed by Corey Harley, and this is a spin-off to Conjuring Universe, the legend style in the Conjuring Universe, and stars Demon Biggold, Talis Dominga, and Jonas Blank. I apologize if I'm pronouncing name wrong, but it took place like years before the original Conjuring film, but on the Nun character that was kind of referenced and that was mentioned in the Conjuring 2, and basically involved a priest and a Catholic relative and uncovering the Holy Secret in 1952 Romania. Now, I was actually kind of excited for this movie. The trailer I thought actually wasn't amazing, but they were still pretty interesting. But I'm actually am a fan of this Conjuring Universe. Definitely one of the better cinematic universes to come out. As the first Conjuring films, I freaking love it. I think they are some of the best horror films in a decade. The first one is fantastic, and the sequel is definitely one of the better horror sequels to come out in recent years. I don't know, actually, vertical sequel did better than the first one, honestly. Still kind of debating on that, but I love both those movies. The first Annabelle, most people think kind of bad, but Creation I thought was actually a pretty good movie, actually. So, going to Nun, I was hoping it had the same goodness on the great. I'm gonna have that same goodness in my Creation, because it actually looked pretty interesting. Like, The Nun is something that actually been interesting thing to explore and to really be interested in. Like, I was really interested to it, and after seeing the movie, not a disappointment. And this hasn't really been totally disappointing. There's definitely been a lot of disappointment this year, like the last couple of years, but there's definitely been some disappointments this year, and The Nun's one of them. Because The Nun, I didn't know it whatsoever at all. Like, this film actually had the potential to be pretty scary and terrifying, but it just really isn't. Now, get into why. But The Nun really disappointed me. First, let's get to all things I actually liked about The Nun. And one of the three characters they do follow, they do a pretty good job in the world. They're nothing like amazing, but they do a pretty good job to giving the characters. I'll get into later, but the performances I thought were actually pretty good, and they did do the best that they could with what they were given. There's one character that is kind of comic relief. Most of it kind of falls flat, but some of it does actually can make me chuckle a bit. And all I do, sometimes it's actually pretty good. It's not one of the best shots sometimes, but sometimes it's still pretty good, and it has some good shots to it. The makeup effects I thought were actually great, probably one of the highlights of the movie. I actually like the interesting atmosphere it tries to build up and tries to explore here. There were some interesting moments that had potential to be interesting, and some moments that actually had potential to be scary, honestly. And you can tell in this film that, unlike Annabelle, which felt like a cash grab, you can tell this feeling that people in this movie were actually trying. You can tell that they were actually trying, giving out, hopefully, a scary and frightening movie. You can tell they were trying. But even though there was effort put into it, this film just really disappointed me. And the worst point was actually the scares. Like, I wasn't scared honestly at all for this movie. It does have the moments that actually could have been interesting scares, but they do away with the jump scares. Yeah. But it's not like the false jump scares they normally see. Like, they do actually try to use jump scares right, like kind of like James Wan does in the previous Conjuring movies. Which Richard definitely principles of how you jump scares right. But James Wan, he doesn't know how to build them up and not to make them feel predictable and to feel that actually you don't really see coming. Here, you can pretty much hear all the jump scares from a mile away. It's like they would like a noise and music would play and then and they do that thing a lot, and I mean a lot from the movie. They just time was once or a couple times. No, they do it. That's pretty much most of the scares. I think I saw them coming from a mile away. And it's a matter when you see scares coming, you don't really feel frightened. There's nothing really scary about the movie, and that's like because it don't actually looks great. Like I said, the makeup on that actually great, but they don't really do much interesting thing with the nun, unfortunately. Just make the nun feel kind of generic and just scaring someone who just scares them sick of it. Because again, it could be interesting, but they just don't really do anything interesting with the nun character. And because of how particular the jump scares or the scare in general, I never felt scared or frightened once throughout this movie. Not once. Not once. And the nuns, again, besides the makeup, wasn't terrifying. I wish I could have thought up a nun, but which wasn't. And even though at least I thought the performances were good, the characters I never felt interested in. They weren't really that developed all that much. They had a few interesting aspects, but they don't really do much. They don't really do much of those aspects. Because the film felt so cliche and generic. And this is one of the times when cliche really bugs me. Because again, they don't really mention this one as generic as a horror movie as it could be, honestly. And that is definitely the most disappointing aspect. Because another movie that actually could have been a little unpredictable, a little more interesting, a little more unique. Like, that could have been a unique and interesting horror movie. But it just doesn't work once, which is unfortunate. I just felt uninterested and bored throughout the majority of the movie. And also, being connected to Conjuring Universe, it doesn't really expand much in the universe. I mean, it does have a few connections to the Conjuring films, but it just doesn't expand much. It doesn't feel like it needs to exist, honestly. And if it did, it could have been interesting, but it's one of the films where, because it doesn't expand much, it just doesn't feel like it needs to exist, which is unfortunate. This is of a wasted potential movie because I really wasn't messing at all. I really wasn't interested. I actually should have been interested. I should have been engaged in what was going on because of the actually interesting characters, the potential jump scares, the nun not looking terrifying at all. I felt bored and uninterested for the majority of the movie. I wasn't invested at all. And a lot of you didn't actually liked. Some of it kind of felt flat for me, honestly. The writing really doesn't help, and the ending definitely doesn't help me either. There's not much I can honestly say because I was bored from the majority of the movie, and that's really unfortunate. So overall, The Nun really disappointed me. It could have been a scary and interesting movie, but ended up coming out as generic, boring, cliche, and kind of forgettable as it is. There's not much I want to truly say about this movie, and then it's just whatever. It's disappointing. I mean, it does have some good performances, some good humor, some good imagery, some great makeup effects, and good moments of potential. But it's all put down by like interesting characters, high visual jump scares, and then surprisingly not being terrifying. And a lot of wasted potential. This movie, so The Nun wasn't good at all. I really wasn't a fan of this movie at all. That being said, I am going to give The Nun a 38 out of C-. Not one of the worst, but in mine was still skip. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of The Nun. If you did manage to see this movie, let me know in the comments down below. Did you not like it as I did, or did you actually find some enjoyment that I didn't? Let me know in the comments down below. I have more reviews coming your way. I'll definitely have a couple of TV reviews coming soon, and a couple of gameplay videos, and I may have my next Harry Potter review very soon as well. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you can, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites. All links written down below. I am World from Worldreviews. I will see you guys next time, and stay cool out there. Peace.